house my grandparents live in isn't very big, except for the patios. The one on the back of the house even had a little greenhouse in it where they grew their own plants and vegetables. Behind their house was a field of agave plants my grandfather tended, and at the back of the field was an old outhouse that just drained into the river at the very back of the property. One time, as my cousins and siblings and I were playing in the agave patch, I decided to use the outhouse. The door didn't close all the way, so I had a couple of my cousins hold the door while I went to the bathroom. After a few moments, I heard a blood-curdling scream and the sound of all my cousins running away from the outhouse. I tried pushing the door open and running as well, but it was stuck shut despite the fact that there was no latch or lock to keep it closed. The scream continued to pierce the air and I felt goosebumps crawl over my entire body. I pushed and banged on the door with no luck. I thought I was going to die in that outhouse. When the door finally did swing open, I ran out and covered the distance between the agave field and back patio in seconds. Everyone was waiting for me, and they were all pale and crying. The scream had faded, but when we looked out over the agave patch, we saw a white shape like the silhouette of a woman floating over the river behind the outhouse, slowly following the flow of the river. Our grandfather later told us that she was the crying lady, and that he had seen and heard her before. He warned us to never let her see us again, because if we ever faced her up close, we would die of fright. We never played in his agave fields ever again.